Hello everyone, my name is Stacy and welcome to Life on Lindy. This is the front porch and today we're going to decorate it for fall. I'll be using the same furniture, cushions, and pillows that I've been using for summer. I'll also be leaving my concrete angel kitty underneath the glass of that table. It's just safe there. Although I do plan to take it down and put it away safely in the garage after Halloween. The Moose twins, Luke and Violet, are really curious about what's going on out here, and they're going to watch me decorate the entire time I'm out here. I don't let them in the front yard because it's not fenced in, and they're crazy. They hate other dogs, and there are 2 dogs across the street, and I'm just not willing to risk it for my dogs or their dogs. These are all the things that I'm going to be using today. Some of them I used for summer as well, but I just think that they go well with what's going on now. It's still really hot here in the Ohio Valley of Kentucky, so I'm going to leave some of the flowered pillows out. I will probably switch out the pillows when I switch over to my Halloween decor. I know I'll switch out some of the items for Halloween items as well. I bought those 4 pillow covers new this year, but everything else that's out here we've had for years. I haven't used most of it for the past 2 years because we were moving here, and then when we moved in we had too many other things to do other than decorate outside. We actually moved in on October 31st, 2021. So that was Halloween night. So we had missed all of the decorating for fall. My husband Dean made this big wooden pumpkin for me. The other side has a jack-o'-lantern face cut out and I put a light in it for Halloween. I'll reveal that when I do the Halloween decor. The dogs are really curious about what's going on out here, and they even bark at a lot of it because they just don't understand. I'm putting this lamb's ear wreath on the table and I'm setting a pumpkin on top of it that I decorated with florals. It's a simple and easy touch, but I think it looks pretty. I'm putting the other 2 lamb's ear wreaths back around the lanterns, and I'm going to be adding just some fall greenery that I bent into a circle shape to give it a fall touch. I think the oranges and golds give it a fresh fall touch. I love the colors that these pillows add, so I'm going to be putting them back on the love seat. I could leave the love seat just like this and it would just be fine, but I'm going to add a little something to it at the end. And the same thing goes for these 2 wicker chairs. I love the color that these pillows bring to it. By the middle of October, it'll be so windy here that everything will blow away if I don't make it all heavy or anchor it down by setting something heavy on top of it. Next, I'll be hanging this decorated basket on the front door. I've had this basket for about 15 years. I've added to it and taken away from it over the years, and this is just how it looks this year. I'm going to add this big wooden pumpkin that my husband made for me, and I'm going to add it in place of where the huge flower arrangement used to sit. Dean is going to add the corn stalks and the scarecrows to the 4 columns in the front of the house. He had a little bit of trouble trying to figure out how to do the first one, but by the time he had the second one up, the third and fourth went up pretty smoothly. It was just a hard time trying to get them not to all slide down. But by the time he did the second one, he figured out that he should secure the scarecrow to the bundle of the corn stalks with the bungee cord and then secure the whole thing to the column. On the first one, we had the help of our son Colt, but we figured out the rest of them on our own. Here he's holding it in place and he's asking me where the perfect spot for it is, and it's a hard decision, and I probably made it harder than it needed to be, but we figured it out. In the end, we decided to let's just get them secure and then we'll move them to where we want them to be, up or down. And it was a little difficult because we were trying to hide the bungee cords, so we had to make sure we put them under the aprons on their dresses or through the openings of the overalls, but we finally got it done. Here Colt is helping Dean by holding the scarecrow up, and they're trying to figure out how to get it tight enough. After this first one, Dean was able to do them all on his own. Awesome. Here he's trying to make sure he gets the scarecrow in the right position before he secures it to the corn stalks. They're kind of in the middle, aren't they? He's getting the second one bungeed to the column. The hardest part was getting the bungees tight enough that the whole bundle didn't just slide down the column. We didn't want to put holes in the column, so if they do start to slide down, the next thing we're going to do is put command hooks on them to hold them. The columns are aluminum, so we didn't want to put holes in them. I'm really happy with them. I think he did a really good job. I did take some safety pins and some straight pins to secure the dresses and the feet down. Just anything that would really blow in the wind, I wanted to secure it down. I did the same thing with this guy here. When I got him secured, I pinned his arms down and his feet down so he wouldn't fly away if the wind gets high. If anyone wants to take fall pictures out here on this love seat, I guess this little guy will just have to be in the picture with them. Dean also made these 4 wooden pumpkins that go into the flower beds or the landscaping. We've had them for at least 10 or maybe even 12 years. We put a little more greenery on them this year because the greenery had faded to almost an aqua blue. I added the greenery off film, but you'll be able to see the end result with the last shot. He's so funny. He's going to turn his hat around because he means business. He's going to do his little stretch and get ready to take that rubber mallet and hammer those pumpkins into the ground. This was the point that I realized I needed to do something to revamp the greenery. They were falling off everywhere and they were faded anyway. And I keep a stash of florals and greenery anyway, so I fixed them all up once he had them all pounded in. The actual landscaping out here doesn't look too great right now. Next year, we're going to revamp all of it and add landscaping lights. We just worked on the backyard this year and we didn't have enough time to get to everything that we wanted to get. If you're interested in seeing how the backyard turned out, I have those videos listed on my channel. You can check them out. got Luke in it. He's jumping for joy and doing his happy dance. I guess he's happy with the way it turned out. I sure am happy with the way it turned out. Guys, if you don't mind, it would really help my channel grow if you would give it a like and leave a comment or an emoji. This is the result after I put new greenery on all of the pumpkins and secured all of the scarecrows. Be on the lookout for my Halloween video. I'll be changing a few things out here and a few things in the house just to switch over from actual fall to Halloween. Follow me on Instagram at LifeOnLindy with Stacy. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and consider subscribing. I'm still trying to get to my first 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.